welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasha Ann, also known as I Am Tasha Ann on Twitch and Instagram, also known as the Hopeful Stitcher as well. Whatever you prefer to call me, feel free. This is Flosstube number 2, and so here I am again, just giving you guys an update on my current WIPs and some plans. We're in 2023 now, so wow. 2022 just flew by, and I have a feeling that 2023 is also going to fly by, but I'm going to enjoy every moment of 2023, all the stitching plans that I have, all of just the normal plans, and what's going to happen for the future. Again, I'm just going to say, if you guys hear humming in the background or anything like that, I apologize. That's my heat, as well as every now and then you may hear a car pass by. We live on a hill, so I just wanted to stick that out there. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel or finding me. Again, this is Flosstube number 2. So, my current WIPs, works in progress. So, last time I showed you guys my plans for my stitch along that I'm going to be doing. It's an old stitch along from last year. It's the Goth Temperature bookcase or cabinet, as it was said. And I'll insert probably a picture here or here of what it looks like. But for me, I changed some of the colors. So for me, I not only changed the color of the bookcase itself, but after I started actually stitching the books, I decided I wanted to change the color of the books. So let me see if I have like a normal picture without it. I don't have a picture to show you guys of it without it being the actual pattern itself, but I'm keeping everything. I'll show you my progress here in a second, but I'm keeping everything in my project bag that my mom made me. I did change the project bag from last time we met. Last time it was in a sign language bag. This time it's in this beautiful brown roses, and the inside has a pretty pink. So I won't get too close because this is the pattern itself, but lots of colors. So got all that done. So that is my... I'm sorry if I clear my throat as well. Something's going on there, but I am getting over being sick. So, which I mentioned that previously in my last Flosstube, but that's going to be in that project bag. But this is my project so far. So as you guys can see, previously I said I was going to start changing out the colors of the 2023 because I've changed the colors several times. Finally figured it out, but this is what I have so far. Just like last time, I have random threads everywhere. So this is what I have. I finished the cat, I finished the potion bottle, and then obviously, as you can see, I've started on the books. I did decide to use some black thread to define the books because we've had a lot of days where there's similar temperatures, so I'm defining that, as well as you can see some of these have like 2 colors in them, so I make them more like books. Those colors are purposeful. So the big color, so the main color of the book is the highest that it was that day, and then the extra color, so like one of these has like a little middle section to it, another one has like a top section, another one has like the binding. Those are the lowest colors, so the lowest temperatures of that day. Hope that makes sense. So I decided to add that. So that's what I've got so far. As you can see, I mean, it's coming along, so that's nice. And it is with my Secret of the Old Clock Nancy Drew book, needle minder that I bought from Etsy. So again, I'm not taking this out of the hoop or the frame because this is a year-round project. So, and I got this off of Amazon. Alright, so my next work in progress that I did get some work done on is the Colors of Winter. I'll insert a picture here or here of the finished product. So I did get some work done on it. As you can see, I finished the knitted blanket and I'm almost finished with hot chocolate. So I'm probably going to work on this one next or the one below it. I'm not sure. It looks like the next one is either going to be Red Berry or, what's the other one? Tartan Scarf. So that'll be fun. Again, it's the Colors of Winter, and I am stitching it. I found it, didn't have it last time. It is on 18 count Aida vintage, 100% cotton Zweigart. the Artiste from Hobby Lobby version. So, yeah, this will definitely be big enough for it. So, I'm happy about this. So, I got that. And as before, let me cover up some of the pattern. There we go. It is in my project bag my mom made me. It is of these lovely winter berries, and it's on the front and back, and the inside is just a brown fabric. And this fabric, again, is from actually my late cousin who passed away early in 2021, around December-ish. 2021 December-ish. She gave me this fabric, so I'm very happy to be able to use that. Actually, behind me, right here, this is a quilt that she made, so in memory of her. So, keeping this in this bag. Again, it's in the hoop because I'm constantly pulling it out and working on it. I don't really like to change out my hoops constantly. It's annoying to me, and I don't like taking projects in and out of hoops. So I have many, many hoops from many, many years of hoarding. So I like to hoard items. So I'm like, oh, I'll use that later. So, alrighty. And then I'll add something to both of these. I have a little bit of haul from Christmas. So there's another item that goes in both of these bags, but I'll show it here in a little bit. So my last work in progress that is actively being worked on at this very moment, I decided to start on the project for my mom, which I discussed a little bit on my last episode. So, quilting lessons. This is by Paula Vaughan. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Beautiful pattern. It's a part of a series. My mom loves quilting, and she loves old-timey stuff, so this really like made me think of her. It's just beautiful. And there's a whole like theme going on here. I looked on Amazon, and Paula has a whole book. Awesome. I think the next one I'll probably be working on, I've already showed this to my mom, is probably going to be, there's a Little Women version right down here. And she is in love with Little Women, so I think that'll be something fun. But, so this is quilting lessons. Something interesting about this is it is stitched on linen. Not Aida, not 18 count, linen. I told you guys before, I don't stitch on linen. So, this is a fun experiment. I went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought the fabric that I'll be using. I'm not using actual linen. I'm using a cotton modal mix from Hobby Lobby. Artiste from Zweigart, 32 count merino or Mirando carry. That's the, that's what it looks like. So that's what I'm using. It was big enough for the project, so that's what I decided. So my first attempt of stitching on a linen of some sort, even though it's not linen, it's linen to me. So it is in this project bag my mom made me. Beautiful floral pattern with some yellow, and it's got a lot of thread. So, and this is an, where is it at? This part. This is an item I'll talk about here in a minute. So this is not permanently supposed to be in this bag. It's supposed to be in my bookcase bag. I'll explain that here in a minute. But this is the project bag that it's in. And let me get rid of all of the excess thread. I'm just a thread junkie, apparently. I just have thread going all over the place. So this is my progress so far. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I've got some of the shadowing done. This is where I started, the shadowing. I started working on, you can really see this white on camera. In person, it really doesn't show. And then this is the start of the definitions, the flower pot. So far it's coming along good. Again, I don't take stuff out of my hoops. So this little clamp is from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember what section it was in, but it's not technically meant for cross stitch, but I keep these. And then my needle minder, oh my gosh, my needle minder is actually one that I made. It's the Ghost of Blackwood Hall Nancy Drew. So I made that one. But so far it's going okay. I mean, I can see it coming along, so that's good. I did have to rip it out a few times because I was like, no, I'm not doing that right. That's not lining up. I think I have the hang of this. So it's really fun. It's a good experience. I'm enjoying it. So it's stitched, well, so the pattern, cover modal stitched over 2 fabric threads on cream Belfast linen. That is all it says. And I don't necessarily know what that means. So I think I'm stitching it right on the fabric, but as in how many like strands I should be using, this is different than any other pattern I've ever seen. So I'm doing 2 over 2. So far it looks fine. It doesn't look atrocious, so I'm happy with it. That's what's going on with that so far. Let me put it back in my bag. Give me just 1 second. And I'm stitching on that daily. I started this project just this Friday. So literally, yeah. Just got it. Just started it. So I'll get that in there. Alright, that's there. I'll put the pattern away later, but I'm really enjoying this. Really excited for it. Those are my WIPs. So, what else I wanted to show you guys was my plans for 2023. So, I literally only have 2 for sure patterns that I definitely want to stitch. One, I'll show you guys the first one, which will be coming up mid-February, March, is my St. Patrick's Satelic Blessing. I've been wanting to stitch one of these for a while. There's another one that I really want to stitch. It's literally a miniature of St. Patrick. I love St. Patrick so much. And so I'll insert a picture here of what that pattern is. It's on Etsy. I have yet to get it, but I'm going to stitch this first and then stitch that. My mom made me this bag. Again, it's a beautiful project bag of 3-leaf clovers, not the 4 leaves, and then this pretty sparkly green fabric, which is also on the back. So actually this this 3-leaf clover design was not what we planned on for this bag. It was actually a Satelic cross mixed 3-leaf clover, but we didn't have enough fabric. So my mom found this fabric, and then we used the green that I had already planned. So that's one of my plans. And then the other one is Snow Angel. I plan on stitching Snow Angel very soon. I have to kit her up. I have to get a bag for her. So I'm still working that out. Beautiful other angels here on the back. And I will, unless things change, I've already bought the fabric for it. It is going to be on 18 count Aida cross stitch fabric, 100% cotton, and it's in the color Vintage. Same thing as my Colors of Winter. I love this fabric, so and it should be big enough. This pattern gives a lot of options for 11 count, 14 count, 18 count, or even 22 count hardanger. I know that's not the way you say it, but that's the way it looks. And so if it's on 18 count Aida, it should be around 9 inches by around 10 inches, and this is 11 inches by 18 inches, so it should be fine. So that's my plans. Haven't kitted her up yet, but I will very soon. And I have a few other angels that I'll be mixing and matching out while I'm working on it. But other than that, my haul. So I did get a few cross stitch gifts from my mom, and the first one is Stardew Valley's cross stitch book. I have been wanting this forever. Would have bought this forever a long time ago if it had not have constantly been out of stock. This is expensive in my opinion, but it's a thick boy book. So I love Stardew Valley, adore it. I kind of wish that there was more in this. This is the official Stardew Valley cross stitch guide, and so it's been officially endorsed by the creator of Stardew Valley. It's got a lot in there, but I kind of wish there was more. I don't know why. I just kind of wish there was more. But there is patterns, and I'll hold them back far enough. Like, I'm not going to stitch the big characters. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. I'm interested in like the foods, that kind of thing. Not interested in the people. So there's like a huge section on the people, and I'm not going to be stitching that. So, but there's a lot of others, as you can see. Like there's the wedding ring that you give. There's the chicken. There's the cat. The Easter basket, stuff like that. So I've already been working on some stuff. I'll show you guys here in a minute, but that's one of my items. The other one is one that you saw. This is actually the other one that I bought myself after my mom bought me the first one for Christmas. It is a floss wax that you can get. It's on Etsy by a shop called Little Stitch It, or Stitch It. Yeah, I'll link them below. They have different ones. I was really sad that their lavender was out of stock, but my mom was able to get me the coffee cake one. Always to die for. I love it to death. That one lives in my my bookcase one, coffee and books. And then this one is the one that I bought. This is Toasted Marshmallow, and this one lives in my Colors of Winter bag. So Toasted Marshmallow is winter, kind of goes along. So lovely, love it to death. Highly recommend. I used to watch a Twitch streamer called Kel's Bells, and she introduced me to the whole concept of it. So highly recommend it. Found a great person that sells it, so I'll link them below if you're interested. So that's my haul. My finishes, so I finished two little smalls I wanted to share with you guys from the Stardew Valley book. The first one is a little coffee. So I finished that. And this little hoop is from Hobby Lobby. So really cute. And then the other one is I finished my blue chicken. Let's see. I'm going to move my face out of the way. So she's sleeping. I love her to death. She's just so cute. And I plan on stringing these up on a necklace because I love wearing these at work and out and about because people are like, oh, that's so cute. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I need to make more of them is usually what I say. And they're like, wait, you made that? So I enjoy this because I'm like, yeah, it's actually not that hard, honestly. Like, they think it's so intricate because it's small, and it's really not. So I highly recommend if you're wanting to try out cross-stitching, try a small pattern like this because it's really quick. It comes up pretty quickly, and it gives you, like, this real satisfaction. So these little things that I make, they're like super quick and easy. I love just cranking them out and being done with them. And these little hoops that you can get at Hobby Lobby in packs for like $2.99, $4.99. So I think these are $2.99 a pack for 5, and these are $4 or $5.99 for a pack of like 8. So it's pretty good for your money. So those are two finishes. And then I wanted to bring out a finish that I did a while back. I have a lot of finishes every now and then, so I wanted to like include one from my past every video. So last time I showed you guys my necklace, my first ever finish, and there was one other that I showed you guys. This is another recent finish that I completed. It is, I'm going to try to keep the glare off of it. It's Comfort, and it's a little soup. This is my first project I ever completed that had backstitching involved, and I've got to say, I looked at this project and I was like, I do not see the bowl of soup. I do not see the bowl of soup. And then once I started backstitching, I'm like, oh, I see the bowl of soup. So this is from the World of Cross Stitching magazine, Stitch and Relax, 18 Cozy Charts. And I actually stitched my mom one of these for Christmas, so I'll show that to you guys next time. But I really enjoy this. It lives in a little frame that I have, and I just set it on my desk, and I just look at it. So really enjoy this. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And other than that, the only stitchy things that I've been up to recently, as I showed you guys, my needle minder that I had made. Well, I'm making more of Nancy Drew books because I found a great method of doing so. So I've made quite a few. Whoops. The Haunted Showboat, Scarlet Mystery, the Witch Tree Symbol, The Secret of the Old Attic, The Clue of the Broken Locket, and then actually it was really cool. Clue of the Broken Locket, there's several different covers, so I made 2, and then Secret of the Old Clock, and it's an old version. So like here is the clue of the broken locket, and there's 2 different versions. So see. Yay, it's focusing, I can see it. So as you can see, these are the same book, but there's 2 different versions. So I'm making both of them. And then the Secret of the Old Clock, it's the different one. So, let's see, will it focus? Focus. I'm covering myself up. It should focus. Come on. Come on. Focus. It's not one to focus. But you can see that it's different. Oh, there we go. You can see that it's different. So, really enjoying making these. I haven't put the magnets on the back yet, but some of them have a yellow background, and some of them have the actual book's background. Not really focusing a lot on these because the fact it's going to be covered by the magnet. So, no need to do that. But I've still got to put some glaze on that. I'm testing out some new methods on how to glaze it. So, that's why I've made a lot of them, but I haven't glazed them yet. So, but that's about it for me. That's what my current works in progress are, what my plans are, and a little bit of Christmas haul to start out 2023. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment below what you're working on, or if you've ever worked on any of these items in the past or anything similar. I would love to hear about it. If you have an Instagram, please feel free to share it, especially if you share your projects. I'd love to keep tabs on you, see how you're doing with your projects, give you some encouragement, because we all need some encouragement, right? But again, thank you guys so much for watching, listening, and have a great rest of your week, day, and the new year of 2023. Have a great day, guys. Bye.